So you're thinking of moving to Santa Ana in Orange County, California. Well, in this video, we're going to take you by 4 homes. You're going to love the community. It's Floral Park community, historic Floral Park. And you want to check out our other videos. Check out our videos on Shady Canyon and North Park and Hidden Canyon and Huntington Beach. And Irvine. We have a lot of videos. Stick around to the end. You're going to love this driving tour of Floral Park, Santa Ana. Let's get to it. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. You want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, owning a home in Irvine, California, and surrounding communities, you've come to the right place. And today, we're at the Bristol Marketplace, where we're going through Floral Park in Santa Ana. You don't want to miss this. But here's about 5 minutes away from Floral Park. You have the Bristol Marketplace. You have Chipotle, excellent food. You have a T-Mobile. You've got a Kohl's. You've got a Smart and Final Extra. You have a Starbucks. What doesn't have Starbucks anymore? You have all kinds of and Mexican food. You do not want to miss Mexican food here in Santa Ana. It's the best. So as I mentioned, we're about 5 minutes away from Floral Park. We're at the Bristol Warner Shopping Center. Lots of things, as you can see. We're gonna go get some Tutti Frutti yogurt. There's an AT&T. There's a T-Mobile across the way. So if you're looking for cell service, there's a Starbucks cafe. There's a Kohl's, there's a Target, there is a Smart and Final Extra, which is big, Furniture Avenue, Target, all kinds of things. Chipotle, if you've not had Chipotle, you're gonna love it. So, all kinds of things. We're at the Bristol Warner Shopping. It's about 5 minutes away. And you'll wanna stay with us because we're gonna take you through Floral Park in Santa Ana, historic home community. You will not wanna miss this. Let's get to it. So here we are in historic Floral Park and considered Santa Ana. So a little bit about Floral Park. Homes built between the 1920s to 1950s. 600 homes. We're in West Floral Park. It's where the first home is. 200 of the homes here in Floral Park, all of Floral Park, on the Santa Ana Registry of Historic Homes. So absolutely wonderful community. The first home we're going to take a look at was built in 1953. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,921 square feet. On the market for $1,225,000. It's got a 7,440 square foot lot, and they've done a lot of things to it. They've changed out the electrical and the plumbing, so there's new flooring. They've painted. An investor came in and made some changes. It's very nice. A very nice kitchen. They've upgraded the bathrooms. Nice backyard. Now, one of the interesting things, in California, they're really incentivizing people to build what's called an ADU, which is an accessory dwelling unit, which is a separate structure away from the main home. In this case, they've applied for to convert the garage to a 400 square foot ADU. So again, separate unit. It can be an income unit, and a lot of people are starting to do that. So think of this not only as a main home, but they call it house hacking, and that would be an accessory dwelling unit. So you have an income property that's totally separate from the main home. So again, home was built in 1953. It's a very nice home. It's a single level home, and as you'll watch in our driving tour, there's a lot of single level homes. And you'll want to watch our map video because we go over some of the homes that are on the registry, some of the homes going back many, many years, and some of the founders of Santa Ana own some of the homes here at Floral Park. So you definitely don't want to miss our Floral Park map video. So we're at house number 2 here in Floral Park, and what an amazing, amazing community. The diversity of architecture, it's got such character. And that's what a lot of communities in Orange County, they're lacking, especially the new ones. It just is what it is. These are homes. For example, the home we're going to be showing you was built in 1955. Walter T. Griffin was the architect, very well-known architect here in Orange County. 2,758 square feet. The lot's almost 20,000 square feet. You've got a pool, spa. They also built an accessory dwelling unit, a casita. So something if you wanted to have in-laws live there, you could throw the dogs, the husband when he's in the doghouse, or it's just, what an amazing community though. It's on heliotrope, so this is sorry for the bugs. We're hearing thunder. It's 100 degrees out right now until we have thunder. So these are just amazing homes. 2,758 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, really 4 bedrooms, 1 3/4 bath, 1 half bath, so 2 full. But it's just, again, an amazing feel. So the street's heliotrope, and as you notice, when we swing around, you'll notice, I should say, that it's a tree-lined street. So it's kind of a canopy of trees. It's absolutely beautiful. And here we have a little garden in one of the by one of the homes. We hear there's a pool party. Some people were just coming over, we noticed. But amazing community. Floral Park, homes built between the 1920s and 1950s. 600 homes, 200 homes of which are on the Santa Ana Registry of Historic Properties. You have just a full range of architecture. You've got kind of, clapboard houses, kind of the East Coast. You've got Victorian, you've got just all kinds of neat things. It's a wonderful feel. This is Santa Ana. So they're going to be Santa Ana schools, and if you watch our map video, we'll go over more about the location and things. But you have nice wide streets. You have big lawns. You have, in this case, an almost 20,000 square foot lot, which in Irvine, for example, you get a 20,000 square foot lot. There are a couple homes in Hidden Canyon. You're talking around 8 million. Shady Canyon, to get that size of a lot. You talk the Masters Collection, 8+ million. Then you go into the customs, and you're talking 10 million plus. Here, under 2 million. Under 2 million, you can get a 20,000 square foot lot, nice home, great community, absolutely fantastic. And this is Floral Park. Stay with us. I'll give you a driving tour to home number 3. We're going to continue our walk here in Floral Park. So here we are walking up to home number 3 in Floral Park. 100 degrees, a little thunder. Wouldn't you know, the sun just went behind the clouds. Now it's gotten a little muggy, but what a fantastic day in Southern California nonetheless. Floral Park, 600 homes. Homes built between the 20s and the 50s. This home was built in 1940. It's been registered under the Mills Act, and the Mills Act has to do with historic registration, but it can reduce one's taxes by up to a little bit over 70%. So it can be a big number. On the market right now for $1.699 million. And it's an absolutely fantastic home. Now what's interesting about this home is the lot's a little bit over 10,500 square feet. Again, the home was built in 1940. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. They've done a lot of things to the home. You've got thermador range, you've got new flooring, you got a new roof, you have all kinds of new things, new plumbing, new electrical. Absolutely fantastic home. What's interesting about the architecture over here, you have a full range. So you have Cape Cod, you have clapboard, you've got you've got Italianate, you've got, as you can see, you've got single levels, so ranch style homes. There's an absolutely full range of homes. So that's home number 3. You want to stay with us as we go on a driving tour to home number 4. You don't want to miss this driving tour. Let's go. Here we are at home number 4 in Floral Park. Now we're in Floral Park Estates. Sun's out. Humidity's okay. We had no humidity earlier, but now we have a nice little breeze. It's cooled down to probably about 92 degrees. It's nice and sunny. So this home, absolutely fantastic home. A little bit over 50, almost 5,400 square feet. An over 20,000 square foot lot on the market for a bit under $3 million. That's a fantastic home, built in 1929. The trees, we're talking sequoias, 100-year-old trees. We're talking absolutely fantastic home. So a couple neat things, a bunch of neat things about this home. It's Tudor. We talked earlier about all the different types of architecture. You have a full range of architecture in Floral Park. In Floral Park, 600 homes here in Santa Ana, but it's a historic district. Absolutely fantastic community. So, a lot of wood, mahogany staircase, 2-inch thick walls. There's an actual English pub in there. A lot of wood. English pubs down in Malibu. You have something called the Mucky Duck and some others that we've frequented in the past. There's a finished basement, fantastic wine cellar. You have the ability, the attic's substantial. You could easily convert it to a home theater if you wanted. So you have a home theater, you'd have a pub, you'd have all kinds of cool things. Wine cellar, big wine cellar. Absolutely just a gorgeous home. And the home was built in 1929. And this street's North Victoria. And this home was built in 1929. Look at those stately trees. We're talking about trees that are almost 100 years old. So, and on this street, you're going to have lots of homes that were built in the 1920s, 1930s. So, could have lead glass. They could, if they're covered under the Mills Act, covered under historic registry. There's certain things you can't do. So you certainly, before you buy a home and covered under the Mills Act, or it's registered as a historic property, you want to know what things you can and can't change, because you might think, hey, I can blow out this wall. Just not always. So make certain before you buy a home here in Floral Park that you know the lay of the land, so to speak, rules and regulations as they apply to upgrades, changes, things like that. A lot of homes over here have an accessory dwelling unit, a granny flat, casita. We're seeing a lot of them, and you can do that over here because the size of lots. Again, this lot is over 20,000 square feet. So on a home of this size and magnitude, it's not difficult for most to add a totally detached casita. Some use it for in-laws, some use it for the kids, some use it for probably for some income. But it's, typically an ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, has a fully separate entrance. It's not in the size of the main home, but you can add it to the size when you sell property. Again, certainly want to check local rules and regulations. But we hope you've enjoyed our tour. We love Floral Park, absolutely fantastic community. Again, 600 homes here in Santa Ana, a full range of architecture. Homes built in the 1920s to 1950s. Any questions about Floral Park, give us a call. So we appreciate you joining us. We hope that you learned a lot about living, working, playing, owning a home in Floral Park in Santa Ana, California, and walking down 4th Street, historic 4th Street in the downtown district of Santa Ana. We're winding down, sun's going down, it's not as hot, and we're enjoying a beverage from the Loose Leaf Boba Company, but it's coffee, so I don't know why they're loose leaf coffee, tea, and boba. But anyway, my beautiful wife Veronica got a coconut iced coffee. Iced coconut coffee, kind of interesting. Me, I'm a former jarhead, so hot Death Wish coffee, so totally different. But we've enjoyed having you around. Thank you for watching videos. Again, if there's anything we can do for us, reach out to us. Let us know what you're looking for in a video from us. Appreciate it. And we hope to see you around again soon.